It's a perfect situation.
Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead. I've been baking today and I've taken some footage of different aspects of it. These are the results so far. I've got more in the oven waiting to come out. I'm going to talk you through now on how to blind bake your pastry cases ready for making, in my case it's these flan quiches, and you can put different fillings in them. These are all cheese and onion. I do a bacon and cheese, cheese and tomato, sausage and tomato, various forms of it. But you can also use them to make sweet stuff, such as blind bake a pastry case, put in the bottom of it apple butter, then on top of that apple butter I'll put a few of my dehydrated apples, and then a few canned apples as well, or fresh, depending on the time of the year and whether I've got them or not, and bake it like that, and it ends up as an apple tart, a very appley tart. Non-stick baking grease-proof paper. Always use this. This helps you when you're blind baking. So basically my largest pan is going to be that size. So I now get my scissors and I cut a piece. So there's your grease-proof paper. Fold it in half, crease it, fold it in half again along the fold line, and then along the fold line again, crease it again, and you should have this triangular shape with the middle folds all coming together. Get your largest dish and place those middle folds roughly about the middle, and then you cut a bit of a circle shape out, and that will now fit there. So we can now put this aside and roll while I roll out some pastry. Right, I make my pastry, I don't buy a packet mix, and once it's made, I made it in the food processor. I put it in the freezer, in the fridge, to just relax it a bit, and then yes, there's a lot of pastry here because, as I say, I always bulk make things. So there it is. Let's hope this is going to be big enough for my largest dish, because I start with the largest one first. And just slowly roll it out. You don't put a lot of pressure on it, because you don't want to flatten it out that thin, it's going to tear on you. So just keep rolling and then turning. And when you think it might be big enough, get your dish, put it on top of it and see, is it? It's going to be extremely close, so I think I'll give it another roll. But if you haven't got a rolling pin, don't worry, you can use a round bottle, like a wine bottle, or one of these clip top bottles. You can use that as a rolling pin. Now, people are always worried about picking the pastry up, especially when it's thin. All I do is fold it over my arm, then I can hang it up on my arm, bring the dish in under it, and put it in. Now if it's not right, I can always jiggle it around so it is right. That's it. And then just go around and just press it to the edges. And my hand does not want work properly today. Now, just run your knife along over the edge of your flan dish, pie dish, whichever you're doing. And it will, as you see, start pulling it up. Prick the bottom of your plate, bowl, whatever. Get that greaseproof paper, put it over the top and just press it slightly in the middle. Now you can buy baking beads, which are ceramic beads that you fill in, but they're expensive. I haven't got any, never had any. So I've got these, which are dried peas, butter beans, chickpeas, all dried, and I use them. I have one container that is just for those type of things. So that's it, and it's just to hold your greaseproof paper and your pastry down. And that's it, and you put it in a hot oven, just above medium, so gas mark 6-7-ish, and let it go for about 10 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like then. This has now had 10 minutes in a moderately hot oven, so it's now not cooked through, but it's blind baked. It will be firm to touch once it's cooled down. As I do batch cooking, I pull out of this, put it in the next pastry case that needs blind baking. Because these dried beans are now hot, I use a spoon to push them down, and that will go in the oven for 10 minutes. That's my cuckoo clock. Sorry about that. And it's firm, but it's not cooked through. So you can use this to put different things on. And I'm going to make cheese and onion quiches out of them. So this is how you do the blind bake pastry. Bye!
It's a perfect situation.